Well, today a local judge gives a new sentence to a man who raped an 11-year-old girl. Now he'll serve 7 years in prison. Now this case drew controversy when 41 Action News first reported that the convicted rapist was initially sentenced to probation. Our Garrett Haig takes a closer look at what led to this change.
When Judge James Davis first sentenced 22-year-old Stephen Bradford to probation for raping an 11-year-old girl, her furious foster father contacted us to fight the light sentence in the court of public opinion.
What was going through your head when you heard the judge say probation?
I couldn't believe it. My mouth dropped open. I was in total shock. I just thought that this was a total miscarriage of justice.
Prosecutors couldn't believe it either and called the sentence illegal for falling so far below the state's minimum sentencing guidelines. They filed a motion to get the judge to reconsider. In that hearing today, the victim's foster father said the judge told him he preferred probation because the victim had told Bradford she was 16, had snuck out of the house to meet him, and had become a victim of a similar crime months later. The foster father dismissed these arguments, which he had already heard from the defense, as unfair and irrelevant during our interview last week.
The 21-year-old pressured the 11-year-old into having sex within the first 5 to 10 minutes after meeting her. He was the adult. He needs to pay the penalty for his lack of judgment.
And today, Judge Davis reset that price at 88 months of prison time, the legal minimum option he had under Kansas law. Garrett Haig, 41 Action News.
And Bradford's attorney told us last week he would not comment on the case and did not call back today. Since our story first aired, we have called and emailed Judge Davis multiple times to get his side of the story. He has not returned our calls. Courthouse staff tells us that he plans to retire at the end of the year.